Welcome back to part 2 of Get Ready With Me, Gadget B30. Y'all don't know my damn name is Jasmine now. Shit, whatever. I like to spray stuff from Bath and Body Works. Bath and Body Works. I don't know. I like things that smell good. So, my foundation routine. We're gonna start with this little stick here from Hard Candy Sheer Envy Stick into Pores Mattifying Pore Primer Stick. I didn't like this when I first tried it. That's how you know you have to give things a second try. I'll just put this all over. The reason why I ended up liking it is because it doesn't feel like silicone. I don't like that feeling on my face. On my face. If you come from a family that sings and stuff, y'all sing everything. We be singing every damn thing all the time. It's funny. We find a song for everything. I love that. I have one sister. She's 7 years older than me. And she crazy as hell. You know you crazy. Don't talk about me. Don't talk to me. Then I'm gonna set this with a little bit of Airspun. Look a little peaked. I get oily. Not all the time. I don't have straight up oily skin, but I don't have normal skin. Like, I just have weird skin. I don't know. Sometimes it wants to be oily depending on where I'm at. Sometimes it doesn't. So I kind of play it by ear. I use 2 separate foundations. I'm really loving the Super Stay by Maybelline 24 Hour in 355 Coconut. This is not the darkest color, but I like this. And I like Maybelline. I like Maybelline a lot. I don't know, they're just good to me. I like drugstore stuff. I like cheap ass shit. Maybelline Matte and Poreless. This one's in 322, and I matched the two, or I matched the two. I mixed the two to try to find a color that's gonna work for my skin, because they don't make one for me. Yeah, you saw me put all that on there. And then people always ask me how I get my skin, and when I show them, they talk shit. Like, oh, that's a lot of makeup for you. For you, not for me. So you see how light and dark, we're gonna mix them. And I don't ever really get my birthmark. I don't ever really find foundations that match my skin tone at any point. And no, that's not okay, because I feel like I should have one to match my skin too. And the more and more foundations that come out, the more and more they don't match me. So I'm always interested in trying new things and seeing how it works, seeing what will work, what won't work. I just take my little beauty blender. It's not a beauty blender. What is this? Y'all hate when people say things wrong. This is one of them Real Techniques. I can't talk today. This is one of them Real Techniques beauty sponges. I'll try to get up under my eye as much as I can. With my birthmark, I don't necessarily try to cover it. If it covers, it covers. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Like, I've never been a stickler for that. Just gonna mix the two. And this thing is so soft. I don't know why this is so soft. So I tried the ones from Shop Miss A. This is a deceptive little sponge. And the reason why I say that is because when you get to using it and stuff, it feels hella soft on the outside. But then why does it feel so hard, like on the inside? But you can't be mad, because literally it was $1. Everything at Shop Miss A is $1. Do not sleep on that. I know you guys have been up on game with Shop Miss A, but I'm so happy that I have one and I can just literally leave the house and go up there and buy all the stuff I want for $1. And then they give you little nail polishes and stuff. when you spend a certain amount of money. So once you got that all on there, then we're gonna take my concealer is Makeup Revolution concealer, and this is C12 and this is C13. C13 is too dark and I done used it all up. See, that looks like my skin. And C12 is hella light, and I don't have the points in my like the 0.5, 12.5 and so on and so on. I don't have those at my Ulta, which my Ulta really does sell a lot of good stuff. And I put there for women of color. I was surprised when I first moved to Texas because this is a whole eye-opening experience for me. I'm gonna take that hard ass beauty blender and we're just gonna blend this out. It was an eye-opening experience because some things are like hella cheap. Like if you go to the hair store, a ponytail is like $2.99. No, I'm not playing. $2.99. In my hometown of Sacramento, when you go to the hair store and you purchase a ponytail, that motherfucker's always like $15, $20. Which is not really a lot of money, but when you come to someplace like Texas and you go to a hair store, you see that wigs, this hair right here was like $25. You see that wigs and stuff are hella cheap. That's an eye-opening experience. I stocked up on some hair as soon as I got here. My boyfriend was like, what you doing? I was like, I'm at the store. He's all doing what? Buying some hair. Buying some hair. I must have texted my best friend. I was like, Denise, they got some fucking hair, girl. And she was like, what? I was like, they got hair. I was like, hair for hella cheap. She was like, how cheap? And I showed her a video. I took a video, showed her. She was like, I'm gonna have you send me some hair. You damn right, because I'm sorry, I could send you a flat rate ass package and you could get this hair and be wearing it. I love me some cheap ass hair. Let's do it, because nobody wants to pay all that money when you change your hair like you change your damn underwear. I'm gonna take some of this Airspun powder. Why do I always make that face like I'm putting on mascara? I don't know, but we're gonna set it in with the damp beauty blender here, beauty sponge, what you want to call it. I don't care. Make sure it's all set in there. This kind of gives me that extra little brightening hint under my eye. And then down the nose, forehead. Now I like Airspun. Sometimes it gives me a white cast. Most of the time it doesn't. Depends on the day. Depends on how much I use. And we're just gonna let that sit for a second. Then we're gonna take this big fluffy brush here. This brush is by Jessup Large Powder. Go under. Something about my makeup, if I put this on and I rub hard with this brush and my fucking foundation moves, that ain't right. Then the foundation ain't right, man. Yep, so get all this powder off. Just like so. And then we're gonna take another fluffy brush and we're gonna take this e.l.f. Whoa, I'm dropping shit. This e.l.f. contouring blush and bronzer powder in Antigua. Is it Antigua? Antigua. And then it's gonna be that one, of course, not that pinky. I've never used that pink thing. As you can see, there are nail dips in it. This brush is the AOA Studios F20 from Shop Miss A. And I'm gonna bronze it up. Bronze it up. If you guys know some bronzers that work for dark skin women, please let me know, because this is my favorite, because I feel like it's the only bronzer that doesn't have hella glitter in it that I can use, that I could get away with without looking crazy. And I don't like to contour all the time. I don't like to contour all the time. Sometimes it's not necessary sometimes. Especially in the summertime. It's hot outside right now. And I don't even normally wear a full face in the heat like this. But sometimes you like a little bronzy, like, you know, a little kick. Get that double chin. The gobbler. Get it. Just like so. Then I take this little brush, and it's so funny to see what people use these brushes for. This large fluff brush, this thing here, I use that to contour my nose. Same powder. I straight use this for a nose contour. Everybody uses it for something different. I just think it's perfect for my nose. I like it. I like to sniff to make sure the lines are right. So then we're done with that shit. And then we're gonna go in with our Makeup Revolution Pro Fix Oil Control Fixing Spray. I like this. I wish the spray was finer though, to be real. And I'll just spray my whole face down. I like my shit to be wet. When you wet it, it looks like skin. Then I got my fan. I have fans all over the house. And every time the smoke alarm goes off when I'm like doing ribs in the oven or something, my boyfriend be like, "Where's your fan?" And he runs to my vanity and he'll grab my fan. Or I'll run and grab my fan. Because these are fucking handy. I get these at the dollar store. I get these at the dollar store too. People often ask me about my headbands. And I straight up get them at the dollar store. And if you still feel like there's a white cast on your face, take the beauty blender that's dampest, because I use a couple of them at a time, and just go over that area to really kind of kill the powder. Kind of kills that cast for you. And then we're gonna go in with my all-time favorite highlighter, which is Ruby Kisses. This is called Bronze Glow. Yes, it is. Bronze Glow. And I'm gonna take this AOA Studios brush F19, which is like a little highlighting brush, and I go in. This is glittery. Tap off the excess. Look at that. Please tell me. Oh, Lord Jesus. Just pray for a minute, shall we? $3.99. $3. I'm saying with me now. $3.99. You can't beat $3.99 for a highlighter like this. It's not chunky glitter. It just goes on so wonderfully. I just love it so much. I get so many compliments on this highlighter. I tell people all the time, don't pay expensive money, a lot of money for highlighters. This is why I like drugstore stuff. Because you could find some bomb stuff in the drugstore. Well, you could find some bomb ass shit in the hair store. I feel like the hair store and I, we was meant to be. We were meant to be. Because when I walk into the hair store, I feel completely at home. Because that's where I started at, in the hair store. Look at that. You can't say nothing to me. You can't say shit to me with this highlighter on, not nothing. And I like to put a little bit on my inner corner too. So I take one of these little brushes. This is an AOA Studio F16. Just to add a little pop. You could wet it. Would I advise wetting your brush first to put this highlighter on? No. If you want to look like a disco ball. But people will go for that nowadays. But I like just the turn your head type of. Oh, and what bugs me, I don't like when you look forward and you can see like, how do you explain that? You can see like the cast, the white cast. I don't like that. So then, oh, another highlighter just on a side note. These are like my holy grail, these two. This is so pretty. Please tell, this is so pretty. This is so pretty. So then I'm gonna take my e.l.f. spray. And my fan. And then we're gonna go in with my Essence lipstick in Cool Nude. No liner, no nothing. Essence lipsticks are like the only lipsticks I've ever found for darker skin tones that don't need a liner. I don't know if that's just me, but I don't feel ashy wearing this. And that's my look, y'all. That's it. That's the full face of how to put people on blast makeup.com. No, I'm just kidding. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe and like and share and talk about it and comment your interests and tell me stuff that I need to know about people. I like to know people. I like to learn people. Like I said in my last video, makeup is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be for everybody. There are no rules. And I'm interested in seeing what you guys come up with too. So go ahead and get back to me at a later date, yo. Peace out.